Okay, we're good.
We have the winners of today's second game, the McCracken County Lady Mustangs, head coach Scott Civils, student athletes Nikki Buchanan, Reagan Hill, and Clara Johnson. Coach, comments on the game, please.
I love our defensive intensity and our defensive effort against Steele. We knew going into this game that Shannon was an incredible player, and she really is the straw that stirs her drink. And we did an excellent job from up front, just trying to contain her and keeping her up front. I thought overall we played really 4 complete quarters. We shot the ball well at times, got some tough rebounds at times, but we made plays when we had to have them. I was really happy for Reagan Hill, who came in and gave us a double-double tonight. With the way that she's playing, she really makes us a different team. And we knew all year long that she's capable of doing that, and she had a terrific game. I love the leadership from Clara Johnson and Nikki Buchanan. They both have been here before. This is their 3rd trip in a row, and both of these young ladies played a terrific game, but also keeping our young kids kind of relaxed and under control. So just an excellent overall game.
Questions? In the very back.
For the girls, just talked about that defensive mindset that you had coming into this game and how much you thought that was going to be a key to be able to keep Russell in check.
I think it starts with defense. I kind of try to tell our team almost every huddle at the beginning of the game. I say it starts with defense, so we get those stops, and then it gets us on offense, gets us a good momentum. But we just have energy and we play together and talk.
Like Claire said, our defense creates our offense. So once we start making stops and getting rebounds, that turns into easy possessions for us on offense.
Yeah, as I said, if we just go really hard on defense and we get those turnovers and it transitions into our offense, as they said, that's just it just gets us those points that we need.
Right here in the middle.
Mickey and Claire. So Coach kind of said that you all kind of have a calmness about you that helps your teammates stay calm. How do you kind of navigate that going into this big of a tournament?
I think just reassuring them this is just a game. Might be on a different floor, might be a bigger stage, but it's the game of basketball. It's the same thing every time. So go out there, play with no pressure, and do what you can.
I mean, we're all nervous. We just have to go out there, stay calm, just play our game.
Right here.
Hey Scott, I'm just curious. Do your students just assume you're going to win? You're going to be back on Friday and Saturday, or is school not let out today? Or
that's a good question. That's probably had no comment on that. I've got my own. We have the people here that has supported us all year, and that to me is the most important thing. And that's one thing that we're proud of, is that if we have 50 or 5,000, we're happy that they're here. Our focus is the game itself, and we're truly excited to be here. You can never take this place for granted. We have worked so hard to be here, and we deserve to be here. And I think we've got a good shot of keep moving forward. But always in a tournament like this, the first game is always the toughest one. Getting to this first game is always a racket for some reason. So, but also playing on Wednesday is good, because it gives us a day to rest our legs tomorrow. So, but the thing is, we just kept telling our kids after every timeout just to keep working hard, win the next possession. In this tournament, possessions are the most important thing. You got to really not miss out on layups or free throws that we did in the first half. We left about 6 or 8 points on the floor in the first half, and we came back second half and made those points.
Question right here.
Scott, the girls mentioned it a little bit, the calmness. Russell came out in the third quarter, a little bit pressure defense, but it could have easily gotten away with you. Talk about that, just calm, paced play that kept you in it in the second half.
Well, 3 years ago, we didn't play with calmness. It's our first time being here. So the more you're here, it's just more relaxing, especially with these first two with Claire and Mickey. And I really love how they are also coaching on the bench as well, and just encouraging our other young kids who, to be honest with you, some of our young kids today, it was, you could just tell when their body language, that hey, their first time being here. So having them on the floor, just reassuring them to just keep doing your job, play your role like a star. That's the thing we emphasize to our kids lots of times is be a star in your role. And I felt like tonight that all of our kids did that.
Right here in front.
Coach, you didn't shoot many threes. They shot a ton of threes. You're just 1 for 5. Is that a strategy because of the arena environment?
Well, we knew that they were a very good outside shooting team. They had, 4 or 5 kids that shot 100 threes all year. So I'm not saying we got lucky, but we gave up some wide open looks that they didn't make. That's just part of the game. I mean, we've been there before. In a previous game that we lost, we were 4 of 30 from 3. So we know that, but we just ask our kids to maintain with their hands up on defense, moving their feet. Rebounding in this tournament is so key because you cannot give up second chance points. And we just found a way to make enough possessions work tonight in the second half.
Question for the girls, as far as looking forward, how important is having tomorrow off before having to play again Friday? Claire, I know you took a lot of big hits and came out of the game bloody lip, but just talk about that and how important that is.
I think it's very crucial. Last year we played that Thursday game, so I think that day of rest will give us the energy and rest that we need to come out Friday.
I also feel like it gives us time to prepare for the next game. You know, we're going to be playing Bowling Green, which we've played before, but it's still good to have extra time to work on whatever it is that is going to take for us to win.
Last question here.
And then playing Bowling Green, they seem to have gotten a lot better at the end of the year. You played them at the beginning, you played them at the end. What's the difference, and what did you learn from that last meeting?
Well, I mean, Bowling Green has been a staple up here for many, many years, and they're very well coached. And I commended him to his scheduling. You know, he played some very tough teams the last probably 5 to 7 games of the year. And what that did gave his kid confidence. Going to Bowling Green and playing there is very tough. I mean, we were in that game, had a chance to win it. We just couldn't by the last shot, but we're very familiar with them. We won one, we lost one, so this will be a very good matchup.
Coach Sills, congratulations on the win, and good luck the rest of the way to you and the Lady Mustangs.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. You back, man. Yep. JC.